The piglets have been outside all day. We're paying attention. Maybe they're not even on the property anymore. Maybe they've already run off into the woods somewhere. You can pet them while they eat, but otherwise they're quite wild. They walk around all day, meh, wherever they want, the area is open. But they don't run off into the woods yet, even though they're wild ones. Why are you being so sneaky?
Because Gaska eats everything and drinks milk.
Gaska, yes. And by the way, Gaska is pregnant. That's not our goose, it's someone else's. By the way, friends. Hello, me. You are on the channel Chernishny Kuzov. Here, a family lives in the forest. And they are reconstructing this old cooster into a modern niche, into a very modern garden. Now, 5 brothers have come to visit us. Me! And in our utility complex, they are doing 6 jobs. Gaska is small, but Shanelka is much bigger, even larger than Baran, not just Grisha. Shanelka got huge, while you, Gaska, are tiny. Me! It's all your thing. You see, when they eat, look how they immediately become so round and their fur stands up like this.
Because they're cold. They got wet in the milk.
All right, go to sleep. Go to sleep. There you go. There you go. They don't know who to follow. Seems like they should follow the dogs. All right, go to sleep. And it smells throughout the whole house. This is beaver liver, right?
Yes.
Smells good. Yeah, how do you do that?
We'll make it in a creamy sauce.
So you're going to fry it now, and then stew it too? Yes.
And then just everything.
Put it all together.
No need to soak it in milk like pork. It's already tasty.
Yeah, it won't be bitter. Yes, Dima, don't you want to clean up after yourself? All of this, I was just coming here to do that. Yeah, I started it, so I need to finish it. That's how I am. The ducks won't lay well in these. These are boxes for ducks. They're already rotten. What ducks are you talking about? They're all rotten. Everything's been taken care of. Really? Oh, look. Did you bring that chicken to the beekeeper yesterday? Dima is following. And she hasn't laid any eggs yet. No, bring it back.
The beekeeper, give it back.
Yesterday, we took the white one to the beekeeper, and she's already brought in more. These are fresh eggs. They froze from the frost. She was sneaky. That's where she laid eggs. Let's bring them in now. Maybe she's trying to find her way here to Chernishny Kudor?
Is possible.
Come over? Okay. Fortunately, I think her Gemini broke down while she was driving. We need to bring it into the shed. Maybe the runner ducks will start laying eggs here too, because the ducks and turkeys haven't laid eggs anywhere yet, and these are great nests. Caputina can be 27 and a half. All right, I'll take it like that. Yeah, well, here, give it to me, girl. Let me take a look. Kapu, so what? Back then, we used to have dragonflies darting right over the pond. And that was a big downside, because then you couldn't get to those eggs, couldn't check them, they'd lay too many, and you have to keep an eye on that. Remember back then when she laid 30 eggs but only 4 hatched? So for now, here. 4 are sitting. Here's the one who's always sneaking in eggs, this fish right here. See? She's adding eggs to our Chernyushka. Currently, one is sitting on the eggs, another is adding eggs, and the other two are also sitting and hatching the young. Here. We have them, soon we'll have them as decoys.
They'll be hatching in just a few days.
I think runners can lay eggs here, right? Exactly. The runner can enter here, but the turkey can't. That's why the runner might say it's a great spot. No one can get in there except me. It's good that we moved this little chicken coop from here, yeah. Look, the view is so beautiful right away. That's not the only advantage. It wasn't parallel and looked ugly. There was always shade there. But why keep the chicks in the shade? Chicks should be in the sun instead. So we moved it parallel to the barn and set it up. Now we can admire our chicken complex from here. Look at how they grew. Or did we bury them?
Maybe you buried them a bit.
That's right. We did bury them. I can't dig them up right now because the soil is wet. And here's this one too. Uh-huh. Oh, I can.
You won't be able to lift it.
Well, I won't lift it. So what should I do with it then?
Maybe I should saw it.
In half. We can saw it in half. Let's saw it. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Well, where do we put them now?
Let's light the stove. Let's use the stove. Let's put half of them in the stove. Yes.
Well, it'll smolder until morning, well.
So what? It's warm at home with you.
Well, yeah. Where else would you put them? Will they like it? When you're working with the shepherd dogs, there's a lot of noise. A mutt would already be cowering in a corner, and the cats would scatter. Shepherd dogs. They don't even pay attention to the chainsaw, the brush cutter, or any of those tractors. They're not scared of loud noises. They pay attention. Dude. What about Dick and Asa? We got 8 brake pads. That means we can fire up the stove 8 times. Yeah.
Oh, it went in.
It's just that if you chop it, it'll take about an hour per person. This is elm. Even when it's wet, it's hard to chop, but this one is dry, completely dried out. And it's almost impossible to do. We stayed warm last night. In the morning, the fire will still be burning. Now we're breaking it up. We'll take what's left of our fence and lay it around in a circle so it spreads out. And that's how we do it with the leftovers.
We'll keep the fire going for 8 days.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, maybe it won't even be able to smolder. That's why I love fireplace stoves, because of such a big hatch. You can throw anything you want in here. Only Sergey gets chicken, since everyone else prefers beaver. Thank you.
You want some dark meat?
Objected that beaver is different, still to eat or knock out, I say. There's some beaver part here, the spine. Sonia, the teeth. Go ahead and pass it yourselves. Report it. This is that very chopped knee, uh-huh. This is the most used part from the beaver. She doesn't get carried away with it. It's like moose with equally large fibers and is also similar to beef. Well, do you like eating stuff like this? Yeah, Vanya likes this food too. Okay, let's do a second round, just muscles. Yeah, we just trimmed off the fat because the fat will get tough, Vanya. Uh-huh. Here we only have meat. He was very muscular, a true bodybuilder. He doesn't eat fish, he just worked out. A vegetarian, yeah. There are a lot of them now. For example, sometimes they attack people in the wild. Well, there have been cases with underwater hunters. They inflict wounds with their teeth, causing bleeding, and the artery starts to bleed and the person can die. This animal isn't truly a predator. It just defends itself like any animal. We had a similar incident in the breast region a few years ago. They cornered it, it bit an artery, and they didn't reach the hospital. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, I even had a case like that myself. I was fishing in the forest, and I was on a boat drifting downstream, and we were drifting downstream, casting our rods, and the boat was floating downstream on the current. We look about 100 meters ahead and see a beaver. We were just minding our business, just some dumb kids. And we're like, quiet, 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 quiet. And we got about a meter away from him, and he turns around, and we're looking at him, and then he just smacks his tail, like bam, bam. It even shook us. We're sitting there all wet. The boat is rocking. He hit so hard, we got scared ourselves, along with that beaver. I was watching. Scientists studied them there, in America, in Canada. There are even more of them there. Basically, they built a dam. All the water stopped, nothing is flowing. And the scientists brought a tape recorder with a recording of a babbling brook, the sound of water flowing, and put it up there. So the beavers came and covered up that brook with logs so there would be no sound. They were drawn by the sound and began repairing further, believing it was flowing. Well, it's all beaver stuff. I've been singing for a whole hour now. I'll play some music and sing along with you. It really helps. I haven't learned the lyrics since I wrote them just an hour ago. It's just on topic. Then under the beaver, hey, super cool, so that's good. With Cosmet at the table, let's go. Valuha and the beaver's body. Let's talk, Diamond, about what's been bothering you. Tell me, why did you come to Chernishny Kutor? Why? What got you so tired of the city? Tell me honestly, Diamond, why? Is it so awesome here? We're all sitting at the table. Hit like, go on, Bobry, get on your knee. Can I have some more of the Staboy Bridge? Let's just add hen. Hey, super cool. Hey, super cool, what is that? Hey, lift it up, come on. What do we have there? It's not a song, I literally learned it in an hour. The lyrics are good. Here we see singers. Why is there a beaver's knee here? It's sung in that song. Have you heard it? I'll play it once more to reinforce, and that's it. Sergey, what's with you and this beaver's knee? All night this knee was smoldering. Now there's nothing left. Actually, there were 2 ears here. Everything started smoking, the nose smoldered, and the stove stayed hot all night. That's how we woke up. By morning, it was winter. Oh. A hole in the ice is made not only for fishing, but also for animals, so that geese and ducks can come and drink water. And now to Sudben. She taught me that we only make holes near the shore. If you make one in the center, we have a lot of animals. Poetica somehow fell. Bolka fell too, and we barely saved her. Yes, Val. Uh-huh. Right. And here, near the shore, she can push off and get out. But what if it's in the center? Even a goose, if it falls in there, will just sit until you get it out. That's why all the holes are near the shore. It would be better for the fish over by the wintering pit, where the depth is best. Well, we need to go get some building materials now. That's how it is. Something is always missing. You just can't foresee everything. The guys will keep working while we go back into the city. I still can't believe this little house is gone. And it's just the battens now, but it already looks nicer, yeah. And then there's insulation, and then metal siding, and then here as well. Right away, you measure how many drip edges you need, what kind you need here, and how much metal we need on the side here. On top, right away, there's already the batten for the soffit. It'll be so much easier to calculate the sizes now. Without this, we wouldn't be able to calculate it without the batten. Got it. And what's here? What's here? What is this? This is a connector. And here is a connector. It's going to connect here, right? The metal. Did you understand everything? I wondered if the kilo rail would suffice. No. Oh, there are fewer boards here now. These are bars for the wall battens. And these are for the attic a little bit, and for the soffit battens. Oh, why is there a hatch here if there's such a door? The guys screwed the boards here, and to avoid scratching the window... Well, this is the attic. Once the insulation in the attic is covered with boards, you can already walk here and store things. It turns out to be a full-fledged attic now, yeah. This is the second floor. Well, there's probably about 30 square meters left here, and that's it. The attic will be finished. We need to buy a stove. Our 3-day-old piglets are calm. Well, they're not really day-old anymore, are they? They've probably been here for a month already, right?
Yes, they're a month old.
And they're eating more and more. We feed them less often, but give them more each time. They push and fight over that bowl. By the way, our best neighbor in the world gave us a special bowl for this. Did you see it?
Yeah, but we'll use it a little later because the food cools down too much in it. It's big and this one is small.
Here's a metal trough like this. Yeah, in another month it'll be eating from it. Or maybe even in a week. Yeah. The fathers are yelling. They want carrots. Boars, come on. He's so big, he doesn't share with everyone. He shares. Although we still give them some, they always have special feed for piglets, but of course they love warm milk with flour. Oh, sorry, I interrupted. You're the fattest one. Wait. By the way, this little boar. Friends of a friend want to keep him for breeding, the biggest, largest one, so he won't be castrated. He will live. About the girls, I really don't know. It's better if I stay quiet. I've said enough, like when the barrel vanished or the piglet died. If only now, if only all 4 of them would survive. Let the little one eat. You can't feed them more because they'll get swelling. They already eat until they're full. Yes, they need to stay a little bit hungry. Put the little one down here. They even climb in there with their knees. All right, the little one is full. And here we have such a cobia core. It's specially made for the little ones, for the little piglets. It smells like powdered milk. It's tasty, and if they don't finish it, they can nibble on it a little bit. But they also don't eat much of it, just a little, so they don't starve. Made it in time. Because everything is fine, they have everything they need. That's enough. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. There. By the way, the feed steamer. We broke 5 more. They left it open and they were messing with it back and forth. They put the food from the feed steamer in the cellar. It's so cold outside that it freezes there and turns into ice. But here it's above 0, with warm water. I stirred it. Zinka, I've already fed you. Wait until the evening. Look at your belly. You're already fat. If I give it to you now, the pigs or the sheep will take it away. Go on, take a carrot. You're hungry. Come on, eat. Is everything just as you ordered? There you go. Here are the screws. See, they didn't have any. There was so much different hay. So I took 5 different kinds. Uh-huh. Here. Well, okay, this is for winter. I checked it was -10, so it would fit. That's it. Can you attach the insulation now? Yes. Well, as you guessed, we're going to insulate our entire building with Penaplex, and not just the regular kind, but for walls and facades. We still have some Penaplex comfort left over from the last construction, but we also used Penaplex foundation with you, and sometimes there's Penaplex base. This time, we're going to use Penaplex wall. Penaplex is a universal material. You saw that we even insulated the cellar with it here, and now our cellar is like a thermos, cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And this Penaplex wall, look, it's structured. So, if we were finishing our facade now, not with metal siding, but for example with decorative plaster, then putty and plaster would hold perfectly here. Well, and if, for example, instead of Penaplex here, we, somehow attached mineral wool. So, look. First of all, it's easy to install here. Each strip can probably be attached within a minute. You can attach it with a dowel, with adhesive foam, or with both. And if we had attached mineral wool, even of the highest quality, it would have sagged by at least 15 centimeters within a year, and cold bridges would form. But this is a thermos. I'm sure our building will be warm in the winter and not hot in the summer. It won't let the heat in. And our building is also versatile, like Penaplex, because on this side we'll have a shower room, here we'll have a garage, and on that side we'll have a pigsty and a sheepfold. And the advantage of this material is that it doesn't serve as a breeding ground for bacteria, mold, or microorganisms. By this evening, because of how easy it is to install, you'll see the whole building will be insulated. And then, when we order the metal, we'll get the metal from here. And it will be rounded like this. And here we'll have stone like this. It's stored. We have the foam board just out in the open, even though it's already been through rain and snow, and look, even the packaging is frozen. And this hasn't affected our foam board at all, because it has almost zero water absorption. We're not worried because it hardly absorbs any moisture. Special tests were conducted on the foam board, and its service life is 50 years. So, does that mean it'll outlast me here? And by the way, despite all these big advantages, it also turns out to be cheaper than if we had insulated this complex with mineral wool. A big log has the advantage that you don't have to cut it, and it holds heat for a long time. But the downside is that it filled everything with smoke. And I think there will be about 2 buckets of ash from this. Wow, that's a lot of ash, but it needs to be cleaned out. Because I'm about to bring another log like this. We have 8 of them. Well, it's not perfect. We'll surround it with small ones. I put them on the barbecue because today we're having shashlik. In this cold, making shashlik outside will be difficult. only in the home barbecue area. They brought sausage, but if not, we'd have asked, "Where's the sausage?" Here we eat with our fingers, folks. We always go swimming. It's our tradition. And this time, we would have gone swimming too. That's it. We would have convinced them anyway. If we hadn't, then Sonia, do you want some good tea with lemon? And everyone would have jumped in. He would have convinced everyone, right? So, on the day of departure, we have what's called a farewell dinner. We'll pray, have a delicious meal, thank the guys, and then they'll leave. Well, that's how it is. Honestly, I don't even know what to show right now, because everything has already been shown in the video. They work from dawn to dusk, doing everything beautifully and smoothly. That's it. And it will be done today. All the scheduled work must be done. Valentina, everything is traditional. The same recipe, mineral water, and onions. No, I want it with onions and in soy sauce. Yeah, but we don't remember when we did it like that. It'll be tasty. I just wanted it and think it'll be good. Don't you want to bring it back from China? Yeah, with soy sauce and everything tastes good with it. Yeah. The piglets are wandering around on their own. They don't run away anywhere. There's Aunt Zena, Aunt Belka. They're kind of under supervision. For some reason, this woman kicked me out, as she said. She has a better sense for seasonings, spices, and salt, and generally cooks very well. All right, I'll learn from you. Someday I'll bring some good firewood on top of the crushed raspberry, so there will be coals. And you don't have any kiwi? We always slice the onions into rings, and we grate a couple of onions for juiciness. Good thing I only cut the meat. You really notice the seasonings and spices. Well, let it sit for a while, and then we'll add more salt if it needs it. All right, see you in the evening. There was no metal siding, but we had boards available, so that's what we did first. Now, they just delivered it today, and the metal siding will be delivered by the evening, too. That's it? That half is for things right now, but actually, hay will be stored there. And this whole half will be for things like this, things that are only needed once a year. There's a great view here, yeah? There's a rocking chair here, and all that's missing is someone to bring tea over. You may start slowly. Move all the things from this side of the building where the hay is over there. There's just a little bit left in Lisa's garage. Here's the bottom row. Soon we'll be able to drive the car in here. It's okay. I'm here. Not talking to you. Belka, leftovers for you. Ice, leftovers from the table. Belka, here you go.
Let's go home.
Let's go, let's go. First the sheep sit, then the goats, then the pigs. lasagna. I thought we'd do the inside here first and then we'd do the box later. It's getting late. You can light it up.
They say it's -9 degrees freezing. They flew up into the trees. We need to clip Pavlin's wings, too. The small house disrupts the terrace.
We got soaked even in summer and have been stuck for 2 hours. He was installing it, and he asked me while installing how much the ceiling would drop. I said 2 centimeters. But I was in the city. So now we need to add 2 centimeters. I thought you ordered it, so he... While they built the scaffolding and set up the roller shutter, everything started working. The boiler room right away. A completely different look. It turns out to be a finished room.
We need to shift it so we don't hit the wires. Let's go.
All right, good.
That you didn't think. Let's go! Like it.
but I haven't seen the calculations. How could you guess? And there are only 2 sheets of foam left. And there are no slats left either, not a single one. What do you mean, how could I guess? I didn't guess. I calculated and took it, that's all. Not exactly sheet for sheet or slat for slat. That's how it turned out.
Let's go.
Go catch some mice.
Good job. Run.
Go up, run, catch the mice. You still haven't said where they stood. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm lost. I hope there's enough coal. You just need some bolts. Let's go. Zach is a good guy. They got heated right away. Something came up, he snapped. That's it, Dimka. Last piece. Well, let's go. Finish. That's on top. 2 more small ones. We need them. Let's go. I already tried a piece. It's amazing. Dima, what's that smell? You made a mess in the government complex. Oh, relax. It's fine. Everything's working out perfectly for you here. I'm taking everything out. Go ahead. Hot competitor. Yeah, hello. So do we need to go home? Ooh, of course, you're on my side. 2 for everyone. Don't go anywhere until you finish eating. 2 pieces each. Yeah, you have to stay. 2 skewers each. Oh. Good. But at least my back is warm. Lord Jesus, we thank you, God, for this day, for your mercy, Lord. We thank you for your protection, for keeping us safe, Lord, and for giving us the strength to work and labor. Lord, please bless, sanctify, and cleanse this food, and help us receive it with gratitude. Let your name be glorified in everything. Bless, Lord, those who prepared this food. God, may your name be glorified in everything. We thank you in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Enjoy your meal. I had a piece. I really liked it. This is our first time cooking it in our own sauce. It's always like this, Valera. You're like, come on, put your hands here. Well, yeah, hold it. And did you do the boiling water right? You came in with cold hands, but you're warming up now, right? Yeah, take a skewer each, and that's it. All right. Here's the QR code. Good job, follow it. By the way, last time you came, did you try the kizuch? This is the very, very last one. That's it, the very last kizuch. Well, the red fish from Kamchatka. Try it. Don't film. We're not chasing. We're chasing. Don't. You're filming. Chinese chili was brought from China in a suitcase. Well, it's obvious it's from China. By the aerobics, yeah? Yeah. So, well, what? Let's have a bite. Let's have a bite. Sonia, off camera, he's articulate, but otherwise just tasty. And he's quite the joker, too. The camera's off. In the end, everything went well, and all tasks were completed. Of course, the most important thing is that nothing happens to the beauty of the facade, but even the foam saw is covered. It looks better than with blocks. Yeah, it'll be warmer. Well, it'll be warmer. The main thing is that in the 2 weeks while you're gone, the turkeys don't eat it. So you need an electric fence. I think they're not afraid of it. They're not afraid. No, actually, you know what I did? I put foam insulation in the chicken coop and thought, eat as much as you want. Did it make you feel sick? So thank you very much, guys. Everything was organized fast, and as always, everything was done neatly. You know, it's the first time I've seen a crew in my life that never, not even once in front of me, argued with each other. Do you ever go anywhere? No, just along the way. On the way home. So I settled down here with you and built my life. So let's meet up, maybe at the 5-story building. Ha ha ha. So every time, in my own projection, it's more and more and more. I don't know what's going to happen next. That's how it is. The snow fell at night. Let's go out, eat. The barrel still hasn't arrived. The piglets manage without it. Zinka, that's not for you. They love to eat. And still, the guys managed to finish everything before the snowfall. I thought I'd clean up in the morning, put the boards away, and pack everything. But now sweeping is pointless. You can't see a single screw in the snow. Well, as you can see, we managed to get everything done. The slats are installed and along them. We measured and already ordered the metal siding, insulated it, made the frame for the soffit, and we've already ordered the metal. Sapphire. We've already brought it up to your attic. There's already a floor there, too. The snow guards were installed on time. They're also on the entire building. And the 6th is the metal ceiling. In our mill and in our garage. In the mill. Honestly, I thought I would say that this room is 100% ready, but now I see we don't have a chandelier. We need to hang some kind of ceiling light here, yeah. Either a long ceiling light or a chandelier. We need to think about what to put here. But we do have one room that's already 100% ready. Let's go. Not only is it 100% ready, it's just 7 meters, but it already needs some repairs. Basically, the gate installers hit a screw. Somewhere right in the electrical wiring, and now this group of outlets doesn't work. And I was working, I connected it directly, I look, and there's no electricity, so I had to fix it. So, most likely we need to call an electrician. So, most likely I hit this screw. We are right here. He was drilling. Most likely, this one is the problem. We need to open everything up here, then somehow connect it, and then secure it back with hooks. We finished the room, but it still needs renovation. That's how it is. Well, that's it then. All the plans are completed, as you can see. Goodbye to everyone. See you soon. Wishing everyone peace, health, and love. Bye.